Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a general pick-a-pile reading about things they would want you to say to them. So, readings are timeless and timestamps are in the pinned comments and decks are in the description box. There's also a link to my Linktree so you can find me all over the internet. And there's also a link to Etsy for this exact reading. I wanted to say thank you to the new subscribers and those of you who are purchasing Etsy readings. It's been really exciting to get to know you. Also, don't forget we have what is in the box. What's in the box is about your intuition. Intuition is super important on my channel. If something doesn't seem to fit for you, don't try to make it fit. Also on my channel, if the camera zooms in on a card or a pile, we pull a clarifier from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And also today, we are being joined by Sedona Sunshine. She really enjoys being around you and feeling your energy. So we have beauty, peace, and friend. So let's get started with those of you who chose the word beauty. So we have 4 things that they would like to hear from you. And then we also have this card, which is, should you wait? Should you wait to say these things to them? So, number 1, I know there is divine timing. So this person, I sense that the two of you are going to be a little bit older when you meet. There's going to be some times that you can look back and you'll see that your paths crossed, but it was not time for you when your paths crossed. You will know this person when you meet them. Okay. Pull a clarifier since it zoomed in there. You will know this person when you meet them. It will just seem like the right time. Just trying to see where it's not really zooming in on anything. Okay. It will be the right time when you meet this person. You'll know it's them. There won't be much guessing. You'll know exactly what's going on. Number 2, I love the story of how we met. So you and this person are really going to have a connection. It's going to be just almost instantaneous. When the two of you meet, it's just going to basically be like, well, where have you been this whole time? I know I was supposed to be with you. And this person is definitely going to want to be around you. So the way you guys meet is going to be very important because both of you are going to know when you meet each other that that's exactly what's happening. All right, let's see. The next one is loving you is easy to do. So when this person meets you, you guys are just going to click right away. There's not going to be any part of you that feels like there's anything off. Like you're not, it's just going to be the perfect situation and it's going to just fall together very quickly. I really sense that those of you in this group have not met this person yet. At least you haven't physically connected with this person. You may have had some astral projection, you may have had some dreams. Some of you have had past lives with this person, so you'll really click when you meet. The last one is I have healed because of you. So you have some energetic connection to this person. There are things that are happening in your life that are happening in conjunction with theirs. Pulling the other clarity card on that yes or no, because it feels like they have some messages for you about that. Should this person wait? Okay. Let's pull that other card. I really want you to have another one. Okay. So, should you wait to tell this person your thoughts? Maybe. Love. More compassion is needed to find the answer. I feel like this is a past, present, future of your connection with this person. So, in the past, you guys have the reverse, Wheel card coming up. So for the reverse wheel, this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is bad luck. So it's things that just don't go your way in romance. So in the past, in romantic connections, you just haven't really lucked out. Things just haven't seemed to go smoothly for you. The next card that's pulling up, which is your present, is the reverse temperance. Now, this is about energies that are chaotic and excess. Now, so this is about things being excessive, and this can also be about things being just out of control and not really where they need to be. So the future, though, you are showing up with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is excellent because the Ace of Pentacles is about things going really well in your life with your abundance, with having a large amount of things. So it could be money. Pentacles are your lendable, so it could be your physical as well. Like you could just get to the point where you say, well, I don't even want a relationship, and then you just move forward and make millions of dollars because you put all your energy into your business instead of a relationship. So for some of you, though, you're just in a point when life is not balanced right now. So then the clarity on I love the story of how we met is showing up as the Nine of Swords upright. Now, the Nine of Swords upright is about some depression, it's about some grief. Like, this could be something where when you meet this person, they could be in a state of grieving, especially, I have healed because of you. Part of your story may be that when the two of you meet, it doesn't seem like this happy story. It could be that you guys connect over something that's a little bit more tough, is the word that I'm hearing. Like it's a little bit more difficult to connect, but you guys do that. So that's where this maybe comes in. When you meet this person, you're going to really do a lot with the energy of it and figuring out in that moment what you should do. And you'll know in that moment what you should do because you'll be in this place. So you'll be in a more stable, consistent experience when you meet this person. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for letting me read for you. And I do have this available on Etsy if you want something that's personalized. And then don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And then don't forget to go to the end of the video to find out what is in the box. I'm going to move the camera down a little bit so we can get less Sedona and more place to look at cards. All right, so we have the second group, things they would want you to say to them. So we have 4 passive passion messages that they would want to hear from you. And then we have the yes or no question of should you wait to tell them these things when you meet them, or should you just go right into it and just say all these things right away? So card number 1 is I enjoy hearing you come. Well, there you go. So this person really wants you to have a sexual energy when you guys first meet. This is just, they're just going right in for the sex part of it. So for some reason, you guys have part of a story where this person has heard you have orgasms and they enjoy it. So then card number 2, I'm learning to be my best self. So for some of you, this almost has this energy that they kind of came in, you guys started to get to know each other, and then they almost like cut off communication. They maybe like backtracked a little bit. For some of you in this group, they want to hear you say that you are learning to be your best self, that you are growing, that you have learned from past things that you have done and that they have done. This next one, I love you more today than when we met. Okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely in this group are physically together because it says I love you today more than when we met. So you definitely have a connection, but I feel that this person, they came in, they were really intense, and then they kind of backed off and it was confusing to you. They really want to know that you still love them, even though they chose this different route. The next one says, we're so close, don't lose faith. So I really feel that this is a twin flame connection. I feel that you met each other, things seemed really to go well. There was a little bit of fear on both sides, which is often what happens in the case with twin flame connections. There was a runner. Actually, I feel like both of you were kind of running away from each other, but you've been working on yourself. This is where the I've been learning to be my best self comes in. So you're working on yourself and these things that were kind of keeping you guys apart, and now your counterpart is saying we're so close, don't lose faith. So should this person wait to say these things? Yes. Do your best, keep up the good work. The universe is smiling down on you. So you do want to wait a little bit. For some of you, this person has ceased communication. So don't spend your time sending them message and things. This is not the time. You're really supposed to be working on yourself as opposed to this connection. You've put a lot of time and energy and effort into the connection, and the cards are really saying, hey, you know what? It's time to put that energy and that connection into yourself. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for letting me read for you. And if you need an additional information, you can find this exact reading on Etsy. And then don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. All right, so now we are going to get into the list of the last group here, the people who chose the word friend. So this is things they want you to say to them. And this is should you wait to say it to them. So the first thing they would want you to say to them is be strong, my beloved. So often when we have the word beloved that comes up, that really is a word that's used when we are dealing with divine masculine and divine feminine. So this connection is really saying, hey, be strong. There's a lot of things happening right now in the collective energetically where we're all being called to be strong, but specifically, they want you to basically be like a cheerleader for them, to have them continue to be strong and wait for you. The next message, no matter the issue, I'll keep my ego in check. You guys are really getting to the point where you are headed for union, and this is evident because your ego is normally the piece that's kind of cropping up when you get close to what you want. The ego brings in the fear because the ego is the part of us that keeps us alive. I do not eat I do not eat food that I can see is obviously spoiled because my ego says that might make you sick. So your ego is not necessarily a bad thing. You need your ego to keep you alive. What we're often dealing with, though, is the overcoming the fear that the ego will project to you when there's not a problem. So this person is saying, I just want you to keep your ego in check. It's not even about, I want you to diminish your ego, because then that would mean that you no longer had free will. You no longer had the choice part of you that opens up into like Christ consciousness. That's our goal. So basically, they're saying, I want you to keep your ego in check with this situation. The next one is, never stop thinking about you and your love. So this person really wants to know that you love them as much as they love you. They want to feel that you are connected and that you care about them like they care about you. And the last one, together in union is where I long to be. That's what I'm saying. Like they want you to get in this place. They are longing to be in union with you just as much as you're longing to be with them in union. And they're saying these are the pieces that we need. We need to be strong. We need to keep our egos in check, and we need to continue thinking about our love for each other. So this person really wants you to be the other half saying, let's be in union, let's be together. And I feel that most of you in this group are feeling that, but they're saying, hold on to that. Be strong. It's like a tug of war between you and this part of your ego that's stopping this connection. And they're saying, don't give up, don't stop, because I want to be in union, and they want to hear you say this same thing to them. So, should you wait to say these things? Yes, by all means. When you know it's right, you can use any means necessary to fulfill your dreams. So, in this connection, I sense that a lot of you know what you're supposed to be working on right now. There's something that your ego is throwing a fear bomb in your direction, and you're supposed to wait to talk to this person until you have taking care of those pieces that are scary. All right. Well, thank you so much for letting me read for you. And if you would like a custom reading that is all your information, there's many available on Etsy. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And now it is time for what is in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? And what is in the box is the silver person. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I look forward to reading for you again.